What's going on, everyone? Travis Kennedy here, owner of Kennedy Defensive Solutions. I'm here with my close friend Tyler Wombles, longtime friend. We knew each other since we're yay big. Professional fighter, been doing in the game for over 15 years, fighting. He also is owner of Classic Fight Team, is a gym in Orange County, California. Today we're going to be going over various drills that every time we come to the range, we do just to practice and better prepare ourselves. And all these drills are drills that each and every one of you can implement into your training, whether you're restricted by range constraints, whether you're working from outside the waistband or inside the waistband holsters. All these drills you guys can do. They're really fun, applicable, and practical, and that's the point of these things. So I really hope you guys get something out of it, and let's get after it. Let's go. Our first drill we're going to do is the build drill from the 7-yard line. Simple drill on the buzzer. We're just going to draw and shoot 6 rounds in center mass. All right, it's pretty simple. I'm going to go first. Tyler's going to buzz me. Remember, a crucial tool, always get yourself one of these if you want to get better. Pocket Pro 2 is my favorite, the one I like to use.
Press on that one.
Yeah, just press the side button. Lock and load.
Ready?
Yep. Alright, let's see what we got. Come on. All in. So here's our target, the center ring. Got 6 shots in. The reason being, this is a good cold start drill. We like to do just come in cold without any type of warm up, load up, 6 shots, work on cadence. I like to do it. It's a good start of the day, and it builds good habits, good consistency, and reinforces good recoil management. Now I'm going to test this guy. Tyler actually just started shooting not too long ago with me. He's been shooting for a while on his own, but we just started shooting together. This fool teaches me how to fight. I teach him how to shoot, kind of give and take. There you go. All right, dude, you ready? Don't fuck it up. Stand by.
Fuck, dude. That first initial shot. Let's redo that.
That's a self-correcting error. We may need to tighten this one up. Let's do it again. What do you think about that?
In my defense, 2 of those were already outside of that hole from earlier.
Alright, let's try it again. Stand by. 6 shots. All right, one more time, dude. Don't fuck this up. 6 rounds. Stand by. A lot better. Good. Let's go see.
Only one, huh?
Yeah. 2 this time. Right here and up here. So a hell of a lot better. Like I said, it's a very good warm-up drill. I'm gonna do it one more time too. Tyler's gonna buzz me.
Stand by.
All
right.
And again, here it grazed the outer line, still burn or still count it. But it's a fun drill. I like to do it. What do you think, dude? What do you think about it?
I like it. It's good. It's a good warm up for reaction times, you know?
Yeah. I highly recommend you guys do this drill. It's going out the range is good to practice one shot, two shot, but to build good consistency, resetting the trigger, taking that slack out every single shot, repetition, and working on sending multiple shots downrange is super important. Realistically, this is if you're in a real world situation, whether you're law enforcement or civilian in your CCW carrier, you know, it's very practical that when you go to draw it, you're going to just start unloading. Okay, that's very realistic, and most interactions happen between 3 to 6 feet. Okay, and you're not just going to pull and take one. Human nature, high stress, you know, someone's coming out of a life-threatening situation, you're going to end up taking multiple shots, and you being aware and understanding how to bear down and control the weapon, you're going to have much more accurate shots because you're accountable for every single round sent down range.
That's what I feel like with that drill is taking multiple shots like that is learning how to keep it in the target after taking, you know, you could do it with 1 or 2 shots, but it's a lot harder to keep all those shots center mass when you're shooting 6.
Yeah, and just really controlling that muzzle flip when the gun's going off, maintaining that grip is super important, maintaining your sights, taking out that slack, all things you need to think about when you're doing a drill like that. All right, next drill. This is another one I like to do. We'll just do some magazine change, very simple. If you're limited on ammunition, range constraints, I like to do mag change, especially if you're limited on ammo. If you're maybe only a couple hundred rounds, this is a good way to practice this reps because all you need is 2 rounds for this drill. Okay. Simple, empty mag. I got one round of the chamber. I put the empty mag in the gun. I have a mag to reload with, at least more than 2 rounds in it. Okay, on the buzzer, kind of the standard for this, I like to put out is under 5 seconds. It's 1 shot, mag change 1 shot on the beep. Center mass.
Stand by.
Draw, mag, in. Okay. What'd I get on it?
3.86.
So that was a 3.86. Good. When I inserted the mag, the slide went forward for me. Sometimes, 9 times out of 10, especially with the gun I have, it does that if I put enough force to it. If it doesn't, use the rack or the slide release lever. Whatever technique you utilize, practice that a lot. Highly recommend starting out with the rack method and then moving up to utilizing the slide release. Okay. All right, dude.
1 shot each, right?
1 shot, 1 magazine change, 1 shot, just center mass. Good. 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 You get a 5-3-1 on that one. That was a good. Again, when he put the mag in, you got slide lock. He ended up having to do the slide release rack method, which is fine. Totally applicable. And the reason why I tell you to learn that first, and I teach him to conduct that way, is because it plays in when you do malfunctions. All right, that's our immediate action drill. We get a click or we tap racket. Okay, that builds that muscle memory. Then we can move on to more advanced techniques. Okay, let's do it again. Good. 479. Much better that time. Way cleaner, way smoother, dude. I mean, Tyler doesn't have any military law enforcement background. He's a professional fighter. But, like, what do you think? In your opinion, do you think this is something, these skills are important to someone like yourself, a civilian, who, yes, you're not ex-military, you're not law enforcement, you're not using a gun on a daily basis. but how do you feel about these drills? Are they important to you?
I think they're super important, and I think you don't know what you know until you know it, and you don't want to need to know it at the wrong time. So I think it's very important for civilians and other people to be doing drills like this to learn how to handle themselves in a life-threatening situation.
Yeah, I totally agree. A lot of times you see these advanced drills, you may see them online, the guys you follow me, you see some advanced drills. Look, those things take time to develop and learn. Yes, we're using outside the waistband holsters out here on a flat range. Is that realistic in a real world? No, because I don't walk around the street wearing this stuff. But all these drills can be done from a concealed holster inside the waistband. So just be realistic, know your training environment, know your skill level, and then go out and implement it. But all these drills we're doing today are very basic ones that even if you're authorized to carry concealed, or maybe your law enforcement watching this, these are things that every shooter, I believe, needs to understand. These are the basic fundamentals. Okay, this is nothing advanced here. These are just basic underlying fundamentals, drills that every time we come here, we do these things. So we'll continue doing the drills. I'm gonna do one more time, actually. I'll see if I could do the slide release.
Good.
Yep.
Stand by.
Mag out, in, slide release. Okay. What'd I get?
412.
412. Now you slide release lever. Okay. See if I'll slow it down a little bit, and I'll rack it one more time, fella.
Stand by.
Mag out, in, rack it.
454.
454 in that one. See, they're not varying differences. Understand them all and practice them all. Okay. Best case scenario, insert the mag, the slide goes home for me. Okay, gets sent forward, and yeah, that's a lot faster. Worst case, I need to rack it. All right, once I'm more advanced shooter, then I could focus on that slide release lever. Again, I teach him that this is very small, which is allows us a lot more room for air. We can miss this under stress. So it's hard to hit if we're not trained to it. This is very gross motor movement. We're not gonna miss this, okay? Here, you can grab it here or here. Okay? That's why I always train Tyler that way, just to build first the gross motor, and then we can fine tune it from there. All right, next drill, we're gonna do some shooting and moving. We're just shooting it. So this is where you wanna be. You wanna be able to shoot and move. This is, first we work on training being static, all our drills, we understand the fundamentals, and then we work up to be dynamic. Okay, this is real world, everything's dynamic, moving fast. We need to understand how to shoot and move at the same time, or at least move to a position and then engage and move to another position, whether that be cover, okay, or we're moving towards a buddy, etc. Okay, so this drill, fairly simple, dude. Start at the 10, we're at the 10-yard line. On the buzz, we're gonna draw at 1, 2, and then we're gonna run up here to the 7-yard line. Okay, run, gun at the high ready, and then we're gonna punch out. Before we arrive, we're gonna punch out 1, 2, 3, center mass. Okay, so we're not actually shooting and moving at the same time. We're just running to position initially, and then we're gonna engage the target, all center mass.
2, then 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot 2 here, so 2 at distance, and then we're gonna run up to the 7. I'll shoot 3.
Cool.
Okay.
Stand by.
One. Where'd I get?
5-7.
5-7. Through 2. So I need to slow it down, and I threw these 2 on the 7-yard line. I got down here, I pointed it, and I engaged a little too quickly to be accurate. So for me as a shooter, if you realize that, you need to slow it down. Let's see what he got.
2, then 3.
Yeah, 2.
When you're running high ready, are you holding it one hand or both hands?
Yeah, no, one hand. Yeah, you just hold it one hand.
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Good. 5.54. So your same thing as me, you missed 2. We actually almost missed in the damn near same spot. Here, but this was on the way up again. Just a little too fast.
Moving too quick.
Shoot this when you get to this point again,
Slow it
like
down
me.
a
I
little
just boom, 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 shot too fast, and it got out of control. Lost my sights. Again, here, a lot of times, well, like when I think about this drill, a good something to think about is when you arrive to this cone. Before I arrive, I'm punching out here, so I'm boom, boom, boom. I can engage. Vice, if I'm running, I get to the cone, I stop, and then I punch out. See that? You understand the difference? You understand that, like how instead of before I arrive to the cone, I'm already presenting.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Or how this would slow you down a little bit more if I got to the cone, right, Tyler? And then I punch
Then
out.
present,
1,
yeah.
2, 3. That's good, just efficiency.
So
and speed.
prefer to present on the way there.
Yeah, present before you arrive to the cone. I'm gonna do it again.
Yes, sir.
And then that'll speed it up a little bit.
Ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
I had a nice little reload into that one, but I ended up hitting clean on that one. So the first time I did it, I didn't really focus. Once I got to the 7, I didn't really focus on my sights that well. That's why I noticed I missed. Once I arrived here, I presented before I got to the cone, but then I really, since I was moving and I'm running to stationary really quick, you want to be shaking a little bit, so I got to take that extra half a second to find your sights, and then a blast. So I got 3.58.
Yeah, I guess. That's pretty damn
3.58 on that one. All right, dude. Let's see what you got. Don't fuck up.
No pressure.
Better. 5.57. Just one on that one. Good, dude. Yeah, just one down here. Really, hell of a lot better. You notice the difference there?
Yeah. Presenting it before I
Yeah.
give me more time to kind of adjust my eyes to the sights too.
Yeah. Especially when you're moving from, and this is a good, you can set up cones in any formation you want. You know, this is just a box and we're running from cone to cone. We could do a diamond, you could do a triangle and just move diagonally and just work that footwork. This is a good starter drill. Station to station, working that footwork, going from stationary, moving dynamically to a position, stopping, and then engaging again, okay? And you can even step this up. If I'm moving from cover to cover, if I set up, like I set up barrels here, moving from cover to cover, engaging a target. All right, if you want to get more advanced, but something like this, I mean, he just did this a few times and he drastically improved. Okay, so start there. All right. This is good for, what do you think?
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
I mean, even someone like a civilian, we think it's good. We think it's a standard to be able to shoot and move effectively. Going a step further, if you're someone such as law enforcement or military personnel, this is even more important for someone like yourself. You better be practicing this stuff. Whether you do it, you get paid to do it, or they send you to training, or not, you do this on your own time to get proficient with your firearm, because that's,
Crucial.
like you said, it's crucial. You don't want to come down to the wire, real world situation, and you're just kind of now learning how to do it. Okay, you don't want to be that guy. Be prepared as best you can. We understand, life gets in the way. There's limitations to things, but always be practicing. Whether even if you can't come to the range, you could dry fire this up. footwork, set up cones, run from station to station, conduct a mag change, just dry firing. You know, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's super important, especially like he said for law enforcement or military, because they're the ones who are more likely to be faced with a situation where they need to be moving and gunning like that. So
Yeah.
I think it's super crucial to just get the repetition in.
Yeah, I agree. I get a lot of guys on there too, like, oh well, you know, most of the people that, you know, are civilians, but they don't have this stuff. And I told you before, you know, even if you're doing concealed, this can be done for concealed. Draw and then move. All right. Or if you're not using a holster at all, we could start from the high ready, engage, and then move. Okay, that's another option as well. Okay. That's good. I got one. Let's do another one. Next drill, another moving drill. Now we're just gonna move laterally. I'm at the 7-yard line. On the beep, we're gonna draw, take 4 shots. We're gonna run right to in front of the right target and engage again with four shots. Okay, pretty simple. Now we're just working laterally, vice, up and down. Okay. Tyler's gonna buzz me again. Okay, bye. Four, keep the gun down range.
5.64.
5.64 on that one. All right, here, see this one? Damn. Missed one right there. I thought I got it all that time. All right, clean on this target. 4 and 4. Same thing, dude. Like when we're running, we're moving from stationary, moving dynamically again to a stationary position. We are going to be amped up a little bit, shaking. We need to take that extra half a second when we present. Again, we're coming from high ready. Remember, we punch out in a straight line. Don't tomahawk it. Punch out in a straight line quickly, and then we take the extra half a second. Then we engage our 4 rounds. Make sure it's tight, sights on target, taking out that slack. A lot of times people will go, they'll move so fast, run. They'll keep their finger out of the trigger as they present, without taking that slack out, and they'll just all of a sudden boom. They'll just start smashing because they're all amped up. Always remember foundation, side picture, side alignment, taking that slack out, nice even trigger squeeze. All right, utilizing only our trigger finger, not our entire hand. Boom, consistent. Okay, let's do it, dude. 4 and 4. Stand by. Five, 9, 2. You got 1 here, Tyler, and then we'll through 1 right here, or 2. Not 2. Clean over here. Clean over here. Yep.
What about that one?
I'll give you that one. Grazed it. Grazed the circle. You got a burner.
It's a wound.
I'll give you that one. This one, I think.
I want to try it again. I feel like I didn't press out as well as I should have. I feel like I almost kind of tomahawked a little bit.
Yeah. I think on this one you just let it bounce out of your hand a little bit. That's why all the rounds. I mean, it wasn't low and left, so it had to do with just kind of pulling it left.
Yes, sir.
We can try one more time. Stand by. Good. That one's clean for sure, and just 1 here. I saw this one here, and if we notice we're missing high, I mean, it has everything to do with as the gun recoiled up, it flipped up, we shot too quickly. We didn't reset it, and that was just happened 1 time. It happens. We get trigger happy. We try to be fast, and we crack one off a little too early, and then because our front sight's above our rear, our shot ends up going high.
Yes, sir.
You like this drill?
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Yeah. And I mentioned this earlier. these configurations can be set up to your preference, moving laterally, forward or back. You can set this up as like a diamond, and you're just working that footwork, moving from station to station. We touched on it before, but we come here all the time in practice. As you know, he's a professional fighter. He trains me in self-defense and fighting. We are in the works on providing you guys and developing a course, a 2-day course actually, on focusing on personal self-defense. Very realistic, very practical things that everybody we feel should know how to self-defend themselves. All right, this is nothing crazy. All right, this is stuff
Basics.
that everybody could do, and our belief is understand the basics, the fundamentals with weapons, with fighting, and you're going to be hands down above 98% of the rest of the world, the population who do not train, who do not know what the hell's going on. That's what we believe in, and we're working on it.
Yeah. Like he said, the basics and the fundamentals. We have a saying in like the fight world: fundamentals win fights, and I think it probably applies to combat as well. That the basics are gonna be what save your life, whether it's in a firefight combat situation or a hand-to-hand real life situation. Being able to be fundamentally sound, I think, is crucial.
Yeah, I agree, and even throughout my military career, and I know for a fact in your fighting career, it's like every coach you had, every instructor you had, there's a reason why they always say, hey, you need to be a master of the fundamentals. Why? Because that's what saves your ass. All right, you try to push past that, and you may think you're above that. It often gets overlooked. Sometimes I'm guilty of it, of not practicing the fundamentals, and I always want to do the sexy stuff because it's fun. It's more dynamic and interesting. It keeps me more engaged. But at the end of the day,
looks cooler.
Yeah, we're going to fall back. Exactly. It looks a hell of a lot cooler. At the end of the day, we're going to fall back on our fundamentals and on our training, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to fall back on the things we've trained day after day, rep after rep.
Muscle memory.
And that's exactly what we're going to do naturally without even thinking. It's going to be subconscious, especially when we're in a fight. The course we're developing, it's a 2-day course. We're going to start with with day 1. He's going to start with striking. I'm going to cover day 2 with the firearms. But we start with striking because after talking with him, we've come to terms that it's important to understand first self-defense. Fighting.
Without
lethal force.
Without lethal force. Being able to handle a situation without lethal force. And then if need be.
I agree. Understanding the escalation of force, we start with least invasive, and then we ramp up as the situation develops, as we read the threat. Then we either ramp up to fighting, or even for worst case scenario, we have to pull out our firearm and engage in the threat. But we need to understand as individuals how to read that, and we don't want to go from one extreme to the other.
Yeah.
Right? We don't want to, if someone's trying to fight us or we feel threatened, we don't want to instantaneously grab our firearm if he may not be armed. Okay? Or he may be trying to strike me.
Yeah. Should be able to handle the situation without referring to your weapon.
Yeah, exactly. I should be able to take care of myself and fight this individual if I have to, and be able to subdue him if I can with striking.
This is for law enforcement and for civilians. I think especially for law enforcement, that every law enforcement officer should be somewhat trained in self-defense and striking to be able to maybe subdue a threat without having to, take it to the dramatic state of pulling their weapon.
Yeah. If they can handle the situation without bringing out their firearm, that's even better, especially this day and age.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Especially
I don't have
the way people are filming everything. You know what I mean? I think sometimes a lot of law enforcement catch a bad rap because maybe they pulled their firearm or something like that, and somebody caught it on film, and shit just gets blown out of proportion where it could have just been handled with their hands.
Agreed. And we don't have background in law enforcement, but we do have various backgrounds that do apply to this area of expertise. Just understanding, reading situations, reading people, and then again, understanding the situation and then building from there. Okay, and it's just gonna make you a better, more prepared person. We're gonna be assets, you know, to society, to our city, to our family, most importantly, you know, to our family and friends, and then to ourselves. Okay, so it's a big picture here, but it's in the works. We're making it happen. 2 days. Imminent Contact Systems is gonna be the name of it. 2-day course. Stay tuned. We're gonna launch the first one. I would say
end of April.
End of April, early May. Try to do 2 to 3 a year right now. So we know for a fact you guys are going to walk away from that course. It's going to be a very tight-knit course. It's not going to be open to a big mass group.
We'll have a cap.
We're going to have a cap. We're going to limit. We haven't really dialed the numbers yet, but we're going to keep it small so you could walk away and actually take everything away from it. It's more personalized.
Yeah.
You're going to get a lot more training out of it. We really thought about that, and we rather have a small group.
It's more intimate, more time with the instructor, I think, is a better way to build fundamentals than having a giant class where everyone's kind of not getting the personal attention.
Can't get the attention they need, exactly. All right, I got another drill. Let's shoot more. All right, so this one, it's from 7-yard line. It's gonna be 8 rounds. 2, 2, 2, 2. I'm gonna go back and forth. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. This is just target transition. Okay, we're gonna work from one target to the other, moving quickly. Okay, we shoot, shoot, shoot. We haul ass in between targets. Okay, I'm slowing down pretty much right when I arrive at the inner edge of my target. Okay, what I don't want to do is I don't want to blow past and then have to come back, right? Which is a common error. Another common error is I arrive and I'm so focused on my sights, boom, boom, I crack it off too early, and I'm hitting the outer edge, the inner edge of the target, okay, or the shoulder. Okay, so here we go. Setup is 7. I'm direct center of the 2. All right, Tyler.
Stand by.
Flinch a little bit on that one of them.
Huh?
Flinch a little bit on
A little
one
bit.
of them. It happens sometimes. Hesitate. So I got this one's clean. Clean, yeah. So good. I noticed myself. First 2 were good. When I transitioned for my next 2, I flinched on the second shot. I was like, I just didn't take the slack out, and I kind of jerked the gun a little bit. I picked up on it before I cracked the round off, and if I did crack the round off, it definitely would have been miss. Sometimes that shit happens. Understand where you mess up and pick up on that. Pay attention to that stuff. Like, holy shit, I didn't take the slack out. I smashed the trigger, or I'm flinching. I'm anticipating. Then you could self-correct. That's the most important thing. When you could diagnose yourself, right? If you just like you're fighting, man, like you throw a bad punch or anything, right? Yep. You could be like, that was bad, and next time I'm not gonna do it again. Okay, so that's how we learn.
8 shots, right?
8 shots.
2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, plus up. So you have a full mag in there. And I think I did 10 on that one, actually. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I did 10.
I think you did more, didn't you?
I did 10
say
on that,
something,
right?
but I was like,
All right. I'll do it again. Stand by. Slow down. Good. 609.
not bad. 1 miss.
2 on that one. Yeah. The outer edge.
Here and here.
And I noticed you're moving fast.
Slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, slow it down in that first one.
Yes, sir.
And then, yeah, 2 here.
Okay.
What I've noticed too, like how long I've been teaching this stuff, is like when we do target transitions, people have a tendency to move really fast. You want to do that, yes, that's the ideal
Naturally,
thing.
yeah.
But again, we need to understand our limitations, and move at a speed where we know we're going to be effective. That's how,
Yes, sir.
you know. And does that
Yes, sir.
correlate to
Big time.
to fighting too? Like
Big
you're not going
time.
to throw.
Slow is fast, man.
Yeah. Because I know
Slow
when
is
I go
fast.
train with him, it's usually the smooth, like the quick snap punches.
That
you
are
know,
the
more
effective ones
yeah.
for sure.
It's kind of same thing with shooting. We gotta just know, and obviously our speed is also dictated specifically with shooting. Target distance, target size will dictate how fast we shoot. Yeah, we're shooting a center ring. If you want to, you may not have distance at a range. We're limited. We only have 25 yards here, which is more than most. But if you don't have that and you want to challenge yourself, we can just focus our shots on the headshot. Smaller circle, more difficult. Kind of simulates distance as well. I'm gonna do that again.
One more time.
Yeah, you want to do it again?
Yeah.
All right. You got enough plus up 8 more rounds? Want to plus up? Tyler?
Say again.
Your rounds?
I'm good.
Okay. All right, stand
Oh,
by.
wait. I might not be. I don't have an extended clip in this
Yeah,
one, huh?
plus up. All right, stand by. All clean. I know for a fact you hit all clean. Way better. A little bit slower, but doesn't matter. That's what we want. We want accuracy over speed, because you can be hauling ass, and if you're missing everything, then you're ineffective. Okay, you want to be focused on accuracy first, then speed will come after that. Very good job. I'm gonna do it again because I fucked up the first time.
I can beep you.
Yeah, I do. I didn't want you to.
Stand by.
What'd I get? What was the time? What was the time?
11:63. Can't be right.
No, that's not right.
Slow. Travis in
Actually,
11:63, guys.
Numbers don't lie. I guess I got 11:63, guys, but I got all clean.
did it not clear from the last time, you think?
Yeah, it just picked up another sound. And clean on that one.
Yeah.
I would do it again. Fuck that.
All right. Stand by. $11.62. No, I'm just kidding. $4.78.
So that's real time. Clean.
Oh.
One.
Survived.
So through one, but I like it. Good drill.
People can't load their own magazines on their ridge.
Yeah, if you can't load your own magazine, then that's a problem. So we need to break it down. Start from square one if that's the case.
Be able to load your own shit.
If Tyler can't load his own mag, he ends up just picking up the brass for me. Again, we're gonna shoot some carbine. I'm gonna go over a couple drills that we like to do, work in both weapon systems. And if you do own one of these and train one of these, this is my recommendation. We start with pistol, and you understand that weapon system first thoroughly, and then we move up to carbine. Okay, this is a lot, I don't like to say easier, but it has a lot more forgiveness than a pistol. Okay, and the fundamentals for a pistol are a lot harder to grasp than they are for a rifle. Okay, so start there and then work here. The drills that you're going to see us do are working both weapon systems, moving both hands, so that they can be somewhat difficult, but they're really fun and challenging, and that's why I like to do them every time we come to the range. I always challenge them and make them do them.
Yeah.
Really makes you think. It's not just standing at the rifle, put it in your shoulder, and just slinking paper, not really thinking. It really makes you think.
Yeah, more often than not, I'm stumbling and asking him, shit, which one was it supposed to be? Was I supposed to go to the carbine or the pistol next? So it's good for the brain to work under the stress like that, I think.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
We'll load up there. All right, so I think the first one we're gonna do, you go ahead and lock and load. Good habit to get into if you're working both weapon systems, okay, is we load our secondary, which is our pistol first, then we bring up our primary, our rifle, then we load that. In tug, we press check it, okay, it's all set. Okay. In this drill, we're gonna do the transition drill first. Transition. So we're gonna work transitioning from rifle to pistol. Okay. Setup for the drill is one of the chamber, empty mag. Okay. And then I have a full pistol. You'll hear on the beep. I'm gonna present. I'm gonna start from high ready. I'm gonna present. I'm at the 7-yard line. Present. Take one shot. I'm gonna get bolt lock. Put the gun on safe. Transition to my pistol, take one shot. Okay. The goal in this one is 3.5 seconds here. Just safe and hang out, and you can buzz me. Let me make sure it's on for you. Good. All right, high ready. So you can do these drills. You can either do high ready or low ready position. I'm biased, so I prefer high ready. That's what I train mostly. To me, it's more practical.
Stand by.
Safe it, transition. Bring the rifle back up. Okay. The rifle's dry. In. All right, what did I get on that one?
313.
313.
Here you go.
I'm gonna go one more time.
I left one of your pro out. I need to go grab it. Souping. Ready? Stand by.
Safe it.
288.
288. Okay. Watch how I bring my rifle back up. Keep my pistol up, downrange. I bring the rifle up. Then I can stow the pistol. And I'm gonna do my reload because I know it's dry. In, tug, rotate over. Now I'm ready to go. Okay, that's how you end that drill. The drill for time is only the 2 shots. The follow-up is what I just did. Bring the rifle back up, stow the pistol, reload the rifle. Okay, build that muscle memory.
Okay. Do one more.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time.
I'm gonna go on this side so I can see.
Okay. I'm gonna do low ready this time.
Stand by.
Straightforward. 254 on that one. All right, let's see. Let's see you get this one, dude. Stand in front of this guy.
This one?
Yeah. You're shooting the center target.
All right.
You got empty mag in there? All right, one in the chamber.
Yep.
Good. All right.
Press check it real quick. Yep.
Stand by. Safe it. There you go. Transition. Good. 484. Excellent. So follow up. Mag change.
What happened?
Just rack it. Rack it.
It's got like a 2-bullet jam in there.
Oh, does it? All right, folks, we got a jam. So, no, actually clear it. No, clear the mag out. Take the mag out, and then now rack it back. There you go. Now load it.
Try that
Rack
again.
it. Good. Let's do it again. Here.
Right. keep the gun at high ready when I'm pulling this back up.
Yeah, keep the pistol at high ready, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Safe it, transition, good. Good. Bring it up, bring the rifle up. Automatic change. Good. Don't shoot yet, don't shoot. We're not shooting.
Smooth until then.
All right, next drill I like to do. This is a very simple drill. We're just gonna work high ready, low ready. Okay, very simple. We're using this high ready circle, same size, 3-inch circle, 7-yard line. Okay. Goal is, the minimum goal is 1.25. I prefer it under 1 second, even though that's very tough to do for both high and low ready. Okay. Okay.
Stand by. .73.
0.73. Okay, here we go. One time.
Ready, stand by. Ooh. .82.
Okay.
Stand by.
Ah.
0.81.
One more time.
0.85.
See, under a second is doable. High ready is a little bit slower than low ready. Watch. We'll do low ready now. Low ready circle down here at the bottom. Kind of the standard here is have the gun, the barrel of the muzzle, the barrel of the rifle at the base of the target stand. Okay. We don't want to start up here. That's just cheating. So bring it down a little bit lower so you're pushing yourself. Go ahead, Tyler.
Stand by. 0.7.
0.7.
Stand by.
Okay.
0.5.
Okay, 0.5.
Stand by. 0.5. 0.6.
All right, so you understand that's low ready is faster.
Yeah.
Because of economy of movement. All right, we're going from here to here, vice is here to here. A lot more movement, so it makes sense. But very easily, both can be done in a second. But like I mentioned, 1.25. You've done it before, so just high ready. Here we go, dude. Come on, stand by. High ready circle. 0.93. So we can do it. Let's do it. You got caught.
Yeah, I got caught. I got caught.
145. You can see how that little air, how it just caught on something, it slows you down that much. Or punch out a little bit more.
Yep.
Stand by. You're searching for your sights again.
Yes, sir.
Safe it. Stand by. Better.
Did I throw the shot?
Yeah, you did. Safe it. Low ready. Lower. Lower. Good. 108. Stand by. Stand by. Good. 0.74 on that one. Excellent. Good.
Right on.
What do you think about the rifle, man?
I love it. I love it. It's fun. It's a lot harder to start to learn the transitions. Yeah, it's bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially working with the sling, I gotta, like you said, when the little catch-ups, like it got caught up on my sweater, and it sent me back like almost 0.7 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of different little maneuvers. You know what I mean?
Things
To dip it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's obviously it's a lot bigger weapon system for one, and then for two, the manipulation piece, and the mechanics of actually knowing how to hold
Reload
the gun, the safety aspect and the safety manipulation is huge. A lot of times that gets overlooked, and we don't have that built-in muscle memory. Constantly flipping up and down, and that's huge. We don't want to ever get lax on that piece. But again, it's as you progress as a shooter, this is the next step. You know, you grab your carbine, your AR platform, and then we train from there. Yeah. All right, let's do some concealed, dude. You want to do some concealed?
Yeah, oh yeah, I've never done it.
All right, we'll do some.
Can I finish out?
Pocket, so you just have it.
I got one more.
All right, why don't you go ahead and actually unclip your thing? What are you using? So this, you can go ahead, are you filming?
Yep.
This is my inside the waistband holster. It's G-code incog with this sidecar mag holder, and he has the same one basically just without the sidecar for the extra mag. Highly recommend these things. Best inside the waistband holster I've ever had, and I use this day. Very comfortable. It has this outer suede, so it's comfortable against the skin. These clips are awesome. Never come out. And this one's great. We do appendix carry, so we'll just go out there and get after it, dude. I'll take my gloves off for this. Yeah, take your gloves off.
Long now?
All right, so the biggest thing when we conceal, we want to wear something obviously that will cover up, whether that's a t-shirt, a jacket, preferably, depending on the size of your weapon. So as you can tell, we're wearing hoodies, and you can't really see it unless I really press it down, but otherwise it's pretty concealed. But with concealed, now we have one thing we need to defeat, and that's our clothing. All right, so we need to get it out of the way so we could actually draw and present our weapon for a threat. So the biggest thing that I teach, again, if we're working inside, outside, all points, all this thing apply. Everything applies now. Only kind of nuisance now is we got to defeat our clothing, and the draws a little different. Now we're not from right here. We got to really bury that thumb in there. Okay, my biggest thing when I clear my shirt is I use my thumbs too as kind of knives. I just draw, I just get it out of the way. All right, lean back a little bit so it separates my skin from the pistol, so I'm not hunched down really, especially if I'm just doing standing drills. Hunch down, I really get a good seat in there, okay, best I can, and then I hard draw, okay, and I dip the elbow again in case I need to take shots from at this position if I have to. If I get a threat that's really close to me, I can engage as I present to the target. But if I don't, again, I drop the elbow and I punch out, touch point here, present, and I can take my shot. Okay? So just practice the draw, just really quick, slowly. This on your own speed, very slow. Good. Touch point, excellent. Now, putting it back in the holster, we're not doing that for time at all. It's not for speed. Real world situation, the threat's been subdued. All right, we're at a piece of cover, safe area. We can slowly put the pistol back in our holster, okay?
Sure.
With muzzle discipline, trigger finger discipline.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go cover it up. Okay, now draw slowly and just take one shot center mass. Tap rack. So like this. Draw. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Watch it go back in. Here. Okay, stand by. Bust them. Good. Watch it go back in. Stand by. Go. Good. Let me see it now. Stand by. Bust. Good. Watch the shots. Where your shots are going. Stand by. Go. Good. Alright, now we're just going to do mag change. Let's see, watch me mag change. All right, you call it, Tyler.
Ready?
Threat. Mag change, defeat the shirt again. If you have one of these holsters, these are awesome. You can practice mag changes. It's up to you, personal preference on who wants to carry an extra mag when they conceal. Do I always? No. I don't always carry a mag. I don't really necessarily feel like I need to. Now that I got this, I do it more often because it is comfortable. I like it. But not everyone has to. But I recommend getting one of these things. That way you can train reloads. I mean, they're fun to do. Let me call it again, Tyler.
Stand by.
Yeah.
Threat.
Draw. Defeat the shirt again. So now you got to defeat the shirt twice. If the first time you go and it doesn't get caught right there for you, you still got to go again.
Defeat the shirt and use same hand.
Same hand again. And I kind of use my thumb to kind of knife up into my sweater. Or if you're wearing a jacket, you have to sweep it out of the way. We're wearing hoodies here, so we got to lift, vice, spread. Okay. Go. I'm gonna call it.
Should I mag change?
No. Don't mag change. I want you to just draw and just shoot.
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Go. Good. Good. Stand by. Go. All right, so these drills, it's everything we did in the beginning of the video with outside the waistband holster, those drills, all those drills can be done with inside the waistband holsters. Now we're just drawing from concealed and we're shooting, we can transition, we can shoot from position to position and engage the target. All can be done from this holster as well. Implement this training if you are licensed, and if you want to be licensed, get one of these holsters and go out and implement it. Other than that, that concludes this video. I really hope all of you got something out of this video. There's a lot of drills. Each one of these drills, you can apply it to your training, whether you're a beginner or an advanced shooter. Again, I'm going to touch on it again. If you're constrained by range constraints, ammo constraints, be realistic and apply the drills that make sense to you. This range we're using is a flat range. We have some free maneuver, so we could do drills such as the shoot and move. We could work from the holster, work from the concealed, okay? But if you can't do either of those, maybe you're just at an indoor lane range, work from the high ready and just punch out and use various circles. So take away what you can from this video. Please subscribe below. All right, also hit the reminder button. I'll be putting out new videos constantly, and please go follow Tyler Wombles. Big things to come with this guy. We're going to be making that course here in the near future, so I'll put all his social media links below and into this description. Hope you guys train safe, train often, train hard. Teams.